What is up, boyos? It is Water Buffalo Man here, and we're back for more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Alright, so we got ourselves another 10th anniversary prep guide. And this time we're going to be covering a little bit of really good reasons to link level your units, why to link level your units, and where to really link level your units. So the main reason we're going to jump right into right now is why to link level your units, and more or less where you can. So we're going to use the Boo that just released on the, well, I can't even say global side of Dokkan, on Dokkan anymore, just to give a little bit of a comparison between statistics, alright? So we're going to find his best linking partner, which would be the other STR Boo that just got the Easy 8 not too long ago. I think it was earlier this year or last year. But either way, here are all of his links at level 1. If these two partners are perfectly linked up side by side, here are all of his links at level 10. So going off the stats of level 1, you get attack and defense of 10%. Off of them at level 10, you get attack and defense of 15% plus 2 additional ki. You would get big bad bosses only when your HP is below 80% at level 1, but if you link level it to 10, you get that 25% all the time. Metamorphosis, you would get 5% HP automatically when they link together at level 1, but at level 10, you would get 5 HP plus 10% attack and defense more, which is kind of quite a big difference actually. Shocking Speed, instead of getting just Ki 2, you would get Ki 2 plus 5 defense at link level 10. Fear and Faith, same thing. Instead of getting just Ki 2, you would get all enemies defense if defense can be lowered by 10%, and you'd still get the Ki 2. The wall standing tall kind of really doesn't do too much because the disables enemies' true power really doesn't affect too much other than for Dokkan events, but I don't think they even use that really anymore. But the biggest thing is you gain from 15% at link level 1 to 20% at link level 10. Fierce Battle, you get that extra 5% buff from 1 to 10, but overall total in link level 1, if these two are both link level 1 and you're taken on a stage, you're only going to get Ki 4, attack of 65%, defense of 35%, and 5% HP. But now if you take them on into a stage with link level 10 together, you get attack and defense of 90%, which is a whole 25% difference, a defense of 55%, which is a 20% difference. All enemies lose 10% defense if you can, so if you take these guys into an SBR, this would actually be very beneficial, that 10% defense to reduction to the enemy. And you can recover 5% HP. So the difference between link level 1 and link level 10 actually is very, very, very beneficial, especially in multiple cases. Like, that's just one case I can think of right now. Let's go back to the main page. We're using the Dokkan info page, by the way, guys, because this is one of the easiest ones to use and most actual informational one for me to use. That's why I use it. So let's click on, actually here, this Frieza. It's free-to-play Frieza that's coming out. It's going to be an LR. We know he's going to be an LR at some point, but we'll just cover into it now. Let's find, he links perfect with himself. So here we go. Same, Universe Most Malevolent, same thing. Good buff there. Big Bad Bosses, same thing. Nightmare goes up by 5%. But another big one here that not many people really notice, and people that are newer to the game, players that are newer to the game don't understand about the link leveling aspect, is you could gain something like this. Thirst for Conquest, normally at link level 1, you think, oh, 15% attack, that's great. Yeah, that is fantastic. But if you can get this guy to link level 10, you gain 15% defense at link level 10. A 15% defense buff at link level 10. Which is amazing. Especially if you pair that with the Big Bad Bosses buff. And all the rest of these additional buffs you're getting down here, like Shocking Speed, Shattering the Limit, and so on and so forth. But we'll just compare these guys, and then we'll break into where you guys can get some link levels up pretty quick, and some other options you can do to level up your links. So at link level 1, this Frieza linking with this Cooler, which are the best linking partners. Ki 6, attack is 65%, and defense plus 25%, which is still pretty decent. It's a pretty good balance overall. But if you get him to link level 10, he gets attack of 80%, Ki plus 6, which he just maintained. Defense goes up by 50%, and the enemies lose that additional defense of 10%, which again is kind of like a 10% buff to your attack, because you're going to do that extra 10% damage towards the enemy because of the fact that you're doing 80%, but they're losing that 10%, so you gain it in offense in a way. So, but there's that. I mean, realistically, the best way to explain it is by just doing it and seeing how the units react to when you link level them. So let's hop over and let me show you the two events we can actually do that are really good at link leveling. There's a bunch of other events, I'm not going to cover all of them, but the two easiest ways to get link levels up would be the Study Hard, Play Hard, Turtle School's Intensive Training, which there are 2 different levels for it. There is the Z Hard, or Hard and Z Hard, I'm sorry. You could take it on for 10 stamina for Hard and 30 stamina for Z Hard. You get a link level rate of 4.5 at Hard and a 7 at Z Hard. And for me specifically, I could do this twice. a day because my power level is so high, which I said I would go over at some point in time, and I will in the future. And there's a bunch of missions you could do to complete. We have from now until December 31st of 2037 to complete all these, but there's a bunch of stones you can get here. I'm not going to sit here and count them all, but you can get a ton of stones from doing this. And this, you can do this at least once a day, every day, to get a bunch of links. Like, there's no question you can link level really, really quick with this. There's also this stage that you can do that they added to the game as well, which you can get link skill orbs that are automatically able to link up level links, should I say. And I'm actually going to show you guys a little bit of what these do here in the video. So, again, this has a decent link level rate of 1.125. I don't know if I click into it if that does anything. It does not. But it has a 1.125 link level rate. So you can get link levels, but also completing it 1 time, 2 times, and 3 times, you get a bunch of link skill orbs you can get throughout. So let's switch over to Dokkan actually quickly on the app itself, and let's break down a little bit of what you do for the missions. Alright boyos, we are here on the Dokkan side of the game now, so like actually on the game, and I said we're going to take on the missions. We are not, we're actually going to take on the stages. So let's jump into the Study Hard, Play Hard, Total Skills Intensive Training mission. We're going to take it on with this team here. This is just a team I've been throwing together trying to link level right now. There's nothing special about them. It's just a bunch of units that need to be links. Like you'll see when we get into it. Like this Demon Goddess Poutine is close to link level 10, and so is the Logs. I'm just link leveling units randomly.
Right, let's do this.
So let's just hop in and let's get these link levels going. I'm still working on the Beerus as well as the Laza. Like they're just units that need the links, so we're just working them up right now. I don't know if you guys noticed the new overlay I have. Thank you to Mark L for that. My boy out there, Mark L. Thank you. Alright, so let's actually see. Ooh, this is perfect. On Laza, I can get all these key spheres. He's really good. Do you link at all with her? You do not. Okay, so we'll just skip you. And we'll go like this. So let's just see. Again, this is not a hard fight. This is not one of those challenging fights where you need to be really, really strong to beat it. It's just here for links. I just wanted to show a little bit of what link leveling does. We're going to go over each stage. I can do these 4 times. 2 times each. So let's see. We got some links. Gohan's link level for Infighter and Shocking Speed went from 3 to 4 respectively. And that's it. And see, this is my point of with the high link level rate, the more you do this, the higher chance you have of getting it. Which is why I recommend highly, highly, highly continuing to do this each and every day that you can. Because you need to link level up fast. The higher the link level, the harder it is to get the chances to activate, right? So the higher, let's say you're sitting at a link level 9, like as you saw, these guys have link levels 7, 8s, and 9s. These guys are going to have a higher chance of not getting their links to go up versus getting their links to go up. Because the lower the link, the higher the chance of it proccing. If that makes sense. So it's why you want to really do this very repetitiously. Like if you could do this event once a day, every day, do it once a day, every day. Alright, Zamasu's got to talk. Hang on.
While mortal endeavors will inevitably become wicked, corrupted, and marred by death.
Alright, thank you, Zamasu, for cutting me off there, buddy. But it's why you kind of want to do this each and every day, just to make sure you're actually maximizing on your links, especially going into the 10th anniversary coming up. So it's really, really close. We're not far away. We're, like I've been saying, we're within 45 days, maybe a little more. I don't remember exactly when it is. I think it's towards the end of January. But still, we've got quite a bit of time, but not a lot of time either. So let's see. Gohan got a link again. Shocking Speed went up. Laza went from 5 to 6 on Fused Fighter. Beerus, see right there. Beerus went up 2 links, but you saw me do this twice. I did it once and got 2 links. And now I did it a second time and got 4 links leveled. Again, not very hard. It's really more of one of those, it's RNG. It's all link leveling is, it's just really RNG, but you just gotta hope that you get good RNG when it happens. But what we're gonna do actually here is we're gonna go take on the Master It Special Technique of Hope stage, and we're gonna show you guys a little bit about that and how those links work. See, I can redo that in 10 hours, and since my power level is so high, I could do these events twice. So let's rotate out actually some of these units really quickly, because I know which ones I want to put in. We want to run on Laza, if I could find him, because he's not easy to find. Well, why don't I narrow down to STR and Fizz? That'd be very, very beneficial for me now, wouldn't it, huh? Laza, Frieza. I need Super Tech and Int, so I need the Gohan and the Beerus and Gohan right there, because these guys are just being link leveled. There's nothing, like, I'm trying to link level them, but I'm going to run them in the stage because why not? And as you see those little yellow or gold circles on the screen, that's where you get random skill orbs. Like I get 5 smalls and 1 medium. Let's jump into the fight itself. And this is on hard difficulty. There's only 1 difficulty. You get pretty decent Zenny from it. You get like 5 grand. And you get pretty decent user XP. You get another like 5 grand. But it is what it is. You're not really here for that. You're here for the Link skill. But this event is only available once every 7 days, which is kind of not the greatest. But during the anniversary, this probably will be available daily, or at least twice a week, every couple days. They do certain fancy things like that when the anniversary does come around, where they bring the events back multiple times. But as you saw right there, we just beat it, and we got 5 small skill orbs and 2 mediums. Oh, and we actually got some links to go off. With the smaller link rate of 1.125 here, we actually got it to go off for the level 8 to level 9 link. And that's why at any stage you really want to be using units that need links, especially stages like these that are a little easier but they're not much of a challenge. Bring in those units that aren't going to get KO'd really quickly. Try to get those links on them that you're doing everywhere else. So let's just hop right over to this. Let's run this back again. As you saw, we got some skill orbs. So link skill orb, should I say. Let's just hop back in again, and then we're going to find a unit and just raise up its links to level 10 really quick. Or not even just level 10, I'll just show you how to do it, and I'm not actually going to do it because I don't want to waste these skill orbs on units that I'm not probably going to use often. I just let them link level by themselves off screen. Like, I'll just do the random link level battling while I'm off screen. Kind of a regular rotation here, pretty simple, straightforward. Do this, and do this. Alright, so my main thing right now is I want to get you guys to fully understand the concept of link leveling. Best places to farm Zenny, best places to farm Kais, best places to farm anything. If you have any questions on that, please leave that in the comment section below. The more I can help you guys out leading into the 10th anniversary, the better. Let's see what we got, and we got 5 and 2 again. Apparently the large ones are really hard to come by. As you can see, we ran that twice and we didn't get a single large, but let's head on over to the link level tab. It's in the growth tab, which is on the team. So let's wrap this up really quickly. Okay, go team, go growth, go link skill. So if you scroll down through, you can find right here, Bears, for example, you have a list of all of his link skills. And if you look here on the bottom, these are all my link skill orbs I have. I probably have a lot more than most, but these are all the link skills you have, link orbs you have. You could level up all like this and instantly max him to link level 10, taking 0 smalls, 6 mediums, 14 larges. But I'm not about to do that because I do not want to. But there's also 2 other ways you can link level. Kind of one, but one of them is definitely a pay-to-win level. So let's actually go over this shit like quick. If you go to the Portal of Memories, every now and again we'll get these Supreme Kai's guidance keys, which are guaranteed to link level a unit. You sometimes get them from the game, sometimes they give them out free, but then other times they don't. And you have to come over here to the special tab in the shop, scroll all the way over to the monthly sale, and these appear right here. You can purchase each one of these every month. I, as a partial whale and someone who spends a lot-ish on Dokkan, I recommend grabbing them. I see no point in not grabbing these. They are very beneficial to you because you get the keys, you get stones, and as well as you can buy the ones that give you the link skill orbs for larges and mediums. And you can sometimes do it multiple times a month, and they reset once every month. Bunch of free ways to do it. But there you guys have it. That is how you really easily link level units, or not really easily because it's RNG, but that's how you understand and utilize link levels to your advantage. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys back here for more 10th anniversary guides. See you guys then.